Okay, welcome to Learn Golf with Cassie. Today we are working on the driver. A few weeks ago we talked about not letting the club get stuck behind you in the backswing. We did it with irons. Today we're going to look at driver. We want to make sure the club feels like it's coming out in front. So at this right thigh, the club's going to drop and we feel like we're directing the club head outside the front so we can go round in a circle. So we're not getting too fast with the body because that leaves you behind and you have to flip. We're trying to remove flipping and keep the club face straight through impact all the way around. And that means we've got to feel like the club's dropping and moving back here. Let's see how it looks down the line. Okay, so from down the line you can see the arms are going to drop into that slot. We've got to make sure the club doesn't get stuck behind and the body firing too early or getting stuck here. Then you've got to pull in. If you get stuck, it looks like this. I've got to flip the hands, I've got a disaster. What we want is a nice smooth feeling of the club hands dropping towards this right thigh. It's going to feel like it's here rather than there. What's here, then we can just let it release and turn all the way round on our circles. So I'm going to do it very slowly so I can practice that feeling. Okay. The feeling is this. The reality is probably this. It's not going to be as far open as this, but we just want to make sure we feel like we're turning a circle. That is little effort, maximizing distance. With a driver, you don't want to be going fast on the backswing. You don't want to be going fast on the transition. We'll be going easy, easy, go is at impact. From here, then you can go as hard as you want, as long as you're turning with the body. My speed is the bottom. I just feel like I'm going round in a circle. I don't need to manipulate the wrists. Down here, that's the feeling. The reality is this. Those are bullets. Those are going to keep you on the fairway. Try that. Okay, I took a few more swings with the driver down from the middle of the range so you could see a bit better the directionality of the drives. This one went a little bit left, a bit over with the body move there, and then this one perfect. Nice and loose and relaxed. Okay, so I did a couple of swings on the Rapsodo, and looking here at the bottom, 1, 2 and 3, club speed with these driver pretty much the same all the way through. Difference was whether I got stuck behind or not. The ones that got stuck missed way to the right and were actually a little bit shorter, and the two decent ones that I was trying to keep control, one was dead straight and one was a few yards to the right. Let's take a look at those. So smash factor was not great. You'd be wanting 1.5, but pretty much all the same. Carry distance, the first one was my super fast one. So this was me trying to really go for it and not worry about where the club was going to be. It's stuck behind me, and look at that carved to the right. So I don't have time to flip the hands to recover. Let's go and see if we can see that frame by frame. So backswing, try to jump on it, and by the time I get to the ball, cutting across it, but I'm stuck. Everything's gone already. I haven't got time to get round and through the ball properly, so I'd end up cutting it, and that is what's going to happen to most of us most of the time. If you can't recover it with your hands, you're going to end up with a big slice. This one was the straightest. On the backswing, nice and slow in the transition, and just turning through on the left side and following that circle. I've not lost much club speed, but trying to get the feeling of that club outside my hands when I'm hitting through. I mean, that was an absolute straight line. And here's an example of this in motion, very smooth, getting the body turning through with the swing. This was my favourite driving hole, and look at that, 292 off the tee, not like a windy day, not a following wind, and that is what you can do. Just as a kind of like summary there, just don't try to jump too hard unless you've got the chance to practice, hitting hundreds and hundreds of balls daily. You just cannot catch up with the club head, and what we've done there is keep it nice and smooth on the backswing, nice and smooth in the transition, get that club out in front of you, or at least feel like you're getting the club out in front of you. Don't rush it, and then just let the club swing round all the way to the left in your arc, and you'll get straight, long balls. I mean, 292 is not like my average ball distance, carry distance. That was me going for that shot. But on any given drive, between 250 and 260 carry without trying to kill it. And generally speaking, if you can keep it straight and get it out there, 220, you're going to be giving yourself the chance to shoot under 80. Okay, thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe, and we'll see you next time.